So, I've known the Big Red man for quite a while. Big Red Dick Rick here. If Rick, you can show them why we call you that if you want, or...
We're on YouTube, so we can't.
We can't do that.
We're not an educational channel.
Well,
so.
I'm looking at it right now, and it's big in red. So I've been learning things about Rick, and this one kind of blew my mind. And then I told Bryce about it, and it blew his mind too. And
I'm going to throw the question. I already know your answer, but I'm going to throw the question back at him.
Yeah.
It could be, well, obviously no, but okay, let's go on.
Okay, great input there. So, Mike, have you, back in your single days, when did you, if you don't mind talking about, when did you and your wife get married? Like, how old were you?
We got married in 2004.
How old were you?
22.
Okay, so you were seeing her before you were legally old enough. So this might be a weird question for you then that you won't have an answer to. But you know how in movies, like in TV, someone will like see a babe across the bar or something and be like, they'll get a drink for them? Like, I've never seen anyone do that in real life, ever. And I've certainly never done it.
Professional.
Very professional there.
So, I've never...
Have you seen anyone do it?
I've never done that. I've seen people do that.
Okay.
So,
how is it played out?
Generally, very, not off-putting, but very conservatively. So,
yeah.
I've seen a guy buy a drink for a woman, and then do that whole cheesy, like, from down the bar thing. And the few times I've seen it, it's been in Las Vegas.
Okay.
So, it's...
Hookers?
Well, no, it's actually regular touristy people, but they're going to go, oh, thank you, and that's pretty much it. That's how it plays out.
So they don't come over and talk? Or...
No, because, see, the person who did it forgets about the next part of that process. The next part of that process is getting off of your ass and saying, hey, just you looked like you needed a drink, so I got you one. Or just something, open up the lines of communication. Yeah. I'm big on communication.
Yeah.
So...
I get it as a move, but like I've had the confidence to talk to women at places, but I'd never make that move. Like
I wouldn't do it either.
Yeah.
It feels very
weird,
skeevy.
But also at the same time, like you gotta have some balls to it. What if I told you Rick's done this multiple times?
I believe it.
I can't picture him doing it.
I believe it.
So Rick, what did you follow up? Like explain. Tell us about it.
Well, before he answers, Rick strikes me.
Stop blowing your mind that Rick.
I've known Rick for a long time as well. I've known Rick for over.
So you know him in his younger.
I've known him for over a decade, as it happens. But knowing what I know about Rick for the 10 years that I've known him, it may have been different before this, but as the 10 years I've known him, Rick is a very quiet, reserved person. So I could totally see him doing part one of that move and not following up.
Did you follow up when you'd make this? He's done it multiple times.
Oh, you followed up? Okay.
Well, yeah, like when you mentioned them, like, well, you got to follow up.
How did it play out?
You're an idiot if you don't.
Did you ever get a number out of it? Did it ever lead to any fist bumps?
You mentioned Vegas. That makes it a third time that I do remember doing it, too.
Oh, shit. Okay. Rick bought me a drink in Vegas.
Well, see, that's actually going to tie into where I was going with this as well.
So yeah, one of the first times was...
How old were you?
I was in my 20s. I mean, I don't remember how old exactly I was. I was probably like 20... I would say 25, maybe 26. Okay.
So, see, it's within that decade I've known him. Mm-hmm. So
yeah, when I lived in Orange County, I bought someone a drink. I told the bartender because I was at the bar.
Were you by yourself?
And no, I was actually with Alyssa. Friend of the show.
Even if it's just a friend, though,
that's
like
ballsy.
Yeah, because they don't know that.
They don't know
go
that.
on.
Well, she encouraged it.
No. I'm saying the other person. That's the nature of your relationship with Alyssa.
Oh, yeah. So, I bought the drink, lady across the bar.
Well, lady.
And then she was with the friend. Apparently, I picked the wrong lady to give it to because she was married.
See, that's
I walked. Well, I found out because as soon as she saw, that the bartender pointed at me, and then I walked over there and I started talking to her. Like, I know it's kind of a really dumb move, but I told her I'm interested.
Listen.
I didn't say I'm interested, but along the lines I said something like...
Wait. So you said I'm interested?
I didn't say I'm interested. I was kind of like trying to...
Anything to break the ice, man.
To bring it together. But I don't remember what I said. I was partially
drunk.
Maybe drunk too. Maybe.
See, that's a drunk Rick move. That's not a sober Rick move.
I thought I'd done it sober though. Well,
yeah. We did it 2 other times. Okay. Well, for you,
I was going to say, have you seen High Fidelity? Or any movie where something plays out and then it zooms out and all that shit happened in their head?
No.
That's Rick. So that's sober Rick.
So has this move ever worked for you to any extent?
Well, yeah, the second time it worked.
Ooh. How did
I got a number.
Oh. And then what?
And then that was pretty much it. Like, I called and we talked a little bit, and then I didn't really
ask her
think she was...
You should have
Sober Rick is Wayne from Wayne's World with Foxy Lady. That's Sober Rick.
Understandable.
All of it happening in the head. And then like, that'd be a good... No, it's cool. I'm fine.
So, yeah, we talked a little bit, but when she was married, so like I went back and I was
so
with Melissa too, so I talked.
You wouldn't be a home wrecker, Rick?
Oh, no. God, no.
What if she asked you to wreck her home and he was abusive? No.
Well, I mean, I would inform the authorities, but...
There you go.
Look at this coward.
Rick's not a home wrecker.
Is inform the authorities your way of saying you would pound it?
Rick is a gentleman. Rick is a gentleman. If not by his own choice, but by circumstance. Rick is a gentleman.
But yeah, so that happened. Second time, I got the number. It was kind of a crazy night.
You made out with her?
I did not. We talked, but talking and I got her number. I thought she was kind of maybe a little too crazy.
Rick's also a very talkative person.
I can tell.
But which is kind of opposite of what we say about Rick anyway. But
I know. Huh?
What I mean by that is Rick has never come across to me as the kind of guy that is looking for and or seeking out like one night stand type of things. Rick wants to get no, not even that. Rick he wants to get to know somebody and
the ladies want to just jump his boner.
Well, I mean, look at him. I mean,
the big Rick.
Yeah.
So what happened the third time?
The third time was in Vegas.
How long ago was that?
Actually, when we went.
This time?
No, this last time.
What?
Like in 2009?
9 or 10?
Yeah. Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not that recent. What happened? Was it a prostitute?
I don't remember exactly where
was it.
At.
Was it when we were at the concert? When you guys were waiting for us, or what?
It was at a club. Vegas, the Beatles place. I forgot what it was called. Love or something.
Love, yeah, from the circle.
Yeah.
Oh man, all that came rushing back to me, and I remember how drunk I was that night.
Yeah. So I bought a lady a drink.
But from across the bar. It's not just buying a lady a drink. It's the way you're doing it. It's the whole point that...
I went and I talked to her. She appreciated and she wanted to dance, and we danced.
Woo! I
remember. And then she kept on talking about how... I don't know how true this is, because I never watched the show, but apparently she was on that... what was it called?
Dancing with the Stars.
No, it was the Playboy Holly Madison.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know. I guess
she was that.
Reality.
She was that kind of girl.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Rick.
Yeah.
And then what? How'd you fuck it up?
It was time to go.
It was just time to go.
There was a group of 8 of us, and 7 of us were extremely
very
loud.
But if you were Rick and Rick's situation, he should have been fuck off, guys. He's with a Playboy bunny.
It would have been completely... We would have been yeah, dude, whatever, no problem. But again, Rick is the type of person that he doesn't think about himself first. He thinks about other things.
You should have been guys, I got something going on here. Yeah. And then you could have fallen in love.
There's some reality show, I guess, where they're looking for the next Playboy bunny or something.
And this guy fucking blew it.
Hey.
Well...
But
does this mean it's time for you to
make... About that.
Are you allowed to make your announcement now, Rick?
No, that's later on.
That's way later.
Dude, if he's fucking with me, I'm going to be so mad.
It's going to be so anti.
In fact, I forgot one of my props inside, so...
There's a prop?
Shit.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you know what it is?
I'm going to have to do without the props.
He wouldn't tell me in the kitchen. So...
Yeah,
is it the Nintendo Switch?
And then go on to the night that we were at when we were out.
What?
The follow-up.
Oh, yeah. There was more you wanted to know?
Johnny's.
Oh, wait, what?
And then you asked me about...
yeah. Because he told me this right before we had our boys' night last week. And our boys' night consisted of just me and Rick going out.
I got kids.
And it was cool. I apologize. Believe it or not, a lady came to us and hung out with us the whole night. And she had an accent and got her number. And
I'm kind of happy that you're moving out here now. Or you're moved out here now. Because... When you would come out here for trips, for a week or a weekend, it was very impossible for me to hang out with you guys. But now that you're out here, I think it'll be easier to be able to make time to hang out. Yeah.
But anyway, so this is when I first found out Rick's thing was like right before he went, and he kept telling me he was going to do it at Johnny's.
Oh.
Do you want to know what this asshole did?
What?
I bought a girl a drink.
It's 2017, man. Gender jokes are not funny or acceptable.
Yeah. Come on, Rick.
Fucking.
You bought a person. You bought a person a drink.
Mm-hmm.
You bought someone a drink. Who are you to put that person in a box and tell her she's a female?
I know. I'm sorry, Brandon. I didn't mean to do that to you.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's. I knew you would believe me.
Yeah.
But Bryce thought it was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
And I did too. But I guess you knew him in his looser.
I would say it was like I said. I've known Rick for about 10 years, and I think Bryce has known him for at least 8 of those 10.
Whenever we started playing Uncharted 2.
Yeah.
That was online.
So it's not like I've known Rick for an extended amount of time more than Bryce, but I think, I would have said maybe a year or 2 ago, like maybe I've hung out with Rick more than Bryce, but I don't even think that's the case anymore, just because when Rick works in the area where Bryce lives, they tend to hang out more. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it doesn't shock or surprise me, just because, like I said, I always felt like when you mentioned it, the way I felt was Rick would be the person to buy the drink and then not follow up. But the following up part is like, oh, look at you.
Yeah. So
how do you not follow up?
If we go out, will you like do that move sometime, or will you not do it if like I'm there with you?
Not if it's forced.
Yeah,
he's not gonna do it for the sake of doing it.
I might mention it though.
Just don't. Just let him do his thing.
He'll never do it in front of
me. Mike knows how I work.
You just gotta let him do his thing. You can't.
I didn't really plan to drink much in Vegas. I ended up drinking way too much.
Because I know how to get Rick to drink. And some friends of ours were in town that weekend also, and they also know how to get Rick to drink.
It was fun meeting them in Vegas, by the way.
That was rad.
I don't know if you're watching, but it was fun meeting. I don't know if we could say their names or not, but it was fun meeting
Jay and Aaron.
Yeah, and up in Vegas. That was a lot of fun.
I know, right? Well,
anyways,
I've known Jay since I was in high school, so I've known
him for that long.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I've known Jay since 1999.
The millennium.
Yes, up top, Ryan. Give me some. No, soft and slow. That's your problem. Slow.
I'm done.
I know. God damn it.
Come back next week when our next topics is: did Rick try magic? Yes or no?
All right.